morning, everybody. I just had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about here. I bought this new camera. It's a dash cam. This is it right here. This is the box, F30 driving recorder. I ordered it from China. It's a Carway F30. Kind of a cool camera. Here is the actual camera. It has two lenses. One is a 120-degree wide lens. The other one is a 70-degree wide lens, which is a more of a telephoto type thing, zooming in on stuff. And it's got a split screen on it, so you can see where you're going or where you've been. I guess that's how you want to put it. It's a pretty cool little camera. Got some pretty good little features, and I bought it on eBay, and we're going to try it out. Just wanted to talk about that for a minute. I got it the other day. I haven't tried it out. I've been reading the directions to make sure I don't blow it up or anything. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to talk about was there was a couple of comments that I made on Nomadic Fanatics one of his last videos, whining about his brakes and his lifters and all that stuff, and crying like a schoolgirl and all that stuff. And I know I offended some people out there, and you definitely expressed your opinions, and you're entitled to your opinions, and so am I. The major issue is I do follow Nomadic Fanatic, and some of his stuff is cool, and some of it's, just rambling on a bunch of BS. But that's his deal, not mine. But I still follow him, and the biggest issue I had was if he's going out on the road and doing a countrywide trip and everything, he needs to have some extra money in the kitty for repairs. I don't know what makes him think that he's driving a 1984 or early 80s, whatever it is, Toyota, and expecting not to have some breakdowns where he's got to have some money in the kitty to fix it. And whining and crying to everybody about it, is probably going to get him a bunch of damn donations. But if he got his ass out there and got a job and worked, saved some money, and then went and did some travels and did all these things, and I know that he's a film major and an acting major and all this stuff that everybody has told me about, fuck you guys, it's neither here nor there. Nobody knows me and knows what I've done and where I've been. And I have owned a dozen different RVs, and I've been all over the country, and I have worked my balls off, and I have saved my money, and I have traveled. I've lived on a boat for 13 years. I traveled all over the Caribbean. And I worked and I saved my money. I lived very frugally while I was traveling. I anchored out. I didn't pay dockage and that kind of stuff, so I could travel further. I could put money in the gas tank for diesel fuel and food and occasionally a bottle of rum. But I didn't ask for donations from anybody. Nobody donated any money to me. YouTube probably wasn't around then when I was doing all this either. But you guys need to get off your asses and get a job, save your money, and then go travel. Don't ask for donations. Now, Jimmy Rants, I watched one of his videos, a couple of his videos, and he touches on this subject as well. Bale Bonnie does the same thing, touches on these videos. We're all about the same age. I just turned 60 in October, and I worked all my life. I'm retired now. I'm retired because I made a few good real estate investments along the way, and I didn't waste my money partying. And, well, I did party when I was much younger, in my 20s, but I made good real estate investments, and I've been able to retire, and I will start collecting my Social Security when I am 62 years old. But that all being said, I work for what I've got. I didn't ask for donations. And some of you guys out there thinks that the world owes you something. And you can criticize me, you can put all nasty comments and all that stuff and call me a fucking troll and all that stuff. Well, you guys are the fucking trolls. Trust me, you are the fucking trolls. If you think somebody owes you something, fucking you. Okay? You can kiss my ass, you can kiss everybody's fucking ass. Justin Incredible lives in his van, but he works. He works selling electronic equipment. Okay? Lion Screw 1 lives in his camper. He also works. Some of you guys don't work out there and want donations and making all these videos and people that donate you money. Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job. That's all I got to say. Peace, love, and Woodstock.